Does Buddhism believe in free will, or does it believe everything is determined by karma? So volition versus free will in Buddhism. Well, it's not one or the other. I think both exist, and that's how life actually functions. The majority of elements and aspects of our life are out of our control, even many of what we call our choices. We didn't choose the country we were born into. We didn't choose our family, our body, our genetics, the shape, color, or shade of our skin. All of these happen beyond our conscious control and beyond what we can fully cognitively understand or physically see and feel. There may be deeper karmic cycles behind them, but they were not chosen by our conscious will. Most of your life is not under your control. Even many of your fears, desires, and even habits were formed before you had a language. In Buddhism, these are called conditions. The Buddha taught dependent origination. Life unfolds based on causes and conditions, many of which we neither chose nor fully understand. This makes modern people uncomfortable because it challenges the myth of total personal control. The Buddha placed enormous emphasis on volition, Cetana. In fact, he explicitly said, "It is volition that I call karma, not fate, not destiny, intention." Volition is not about controlling everything. It's about how you respond within what you didn't choose. You may not control what happened to you, but you shape how you meet it. How you speak, how you act, how you train your attention, how you relate to anger, fear, desire, and grief. This is why Buddhist practice is so inwardly focused, not because the world doesn't matter, but because this is where agency actually exists. Wisdom is knowing the difference and finding that fine line. What is not yours to control, let it be. What is within your influence, commit fully. If you want to be healthier, you can't change your genetics, but you can change your sleep, food, movement, and attention patterns. If you want more peace, you can't control the world, external conditions, but you can observe how your mind reacts to it. If you want less suffering, you don't start by fixing others, you start by understanding your own patterns and the causes you create. This is responsibility without delusion. This is how we fully own our life. At the end of the day, what matters most is how we take responsibility for our decisions and their consequences and our next steps. That's where life shifts. That's where we change. That balance between surrender and effort, acceptance and discipline is not something someone can hand to you. It is lived wisdom, and that's why Buddhism is not about belief. It is about learning where your power actually is and using it wisely. By the way, I share my personal journey in mindfulness, meditation, Buddhism, and impact work. Check the link in my bio, subscribe my weekly newsletter.